the faith walk of the day. Okay, so my husband's training in boxing, and he's been going like consistently. He's been going daily and working out, and sometimes he's in the ring and sometimes it's just the workout, but it is intense no matter when he does it. And he comes home drenched in sweat, and I'm super, super proud of him because, music people, we usually stay up very, very late and sleep through our mornings just because, the nature of the studios and, other music people, night owls, we're up all night. But while he was boxing, he read a quote that said, "I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion." That was a Muhammad Ali quote. And then there's the other one that says, "I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it hurts because they're the only ones that count." Man, that thing struck me so hard. I only start counting when it hurts. When we do things and it's easy, it counts. But that thing hit different when you're going through. It hits different when you're being tested on what you've said. It hits different when you've been praying for God to do something and you at the end of your rope and you keep going anyway. You keep pressing toward the mark for the prize. You keep hanging in there. You don't give up. You don't quit. You persevere. You buckle down. That's my mom's favorite thing. You just have to buckle down and keep going. I've been taught all my life. I was raised by people who had to persevere and endure a lot. And I was always told that God honors that value. When you know in your heart, Lord, I don't know if I can. And then you push through and you make yourself do it. You make yourself do the right thing. I mean, even like getting up for this show in the mornings. It's not easy to get up every single morning this early. I mean, I'm a singer. I could be doing concerts. I could be doing other things, but to press myself to get up and to pray and to listen to gospel music and to talk to people, it is not easy, but that's when you find out what you're made of. So somebody's in a tough time and you don't know really who you are until you get to the thick of it. In a marriage, you don't really know what you got until you get to a fight. In your ministry, you don't really know what you got until all your members is acting crazy. And will you still show up and love the people and serve the people? You don't know if you really love your worship team until everybody is not on your team. And will you still go and serve? Or the moment they irritate you, do you leave? The moment you get frustrated, do you quit? With your workout, have you stopped and started because you don't feel like it? That's the thing. We have to train this flesh. The Bible says no good thing dwells in this flesh. It always wants to eat sugar. It always wants to get a little rest. Pushing yourself is not always the normal thing. For some, there are some who love working out. I'm not that one. So I have to push myself. Somebody needs that push this morning. Somebody needs to know that it's not ever going to be easy. It's not ever going to feel good to get up earlier than everybody and go run for 5 miles, to train your body, to beat your body into submission. And yes, I do use the word beat because sometimes you have to push yourself so hard to get to greatness. There is no way to become a champion doing regular stuff. There is no way to be successful in business just being average and doing what feels good to your flesh. You have to press and push, and you can't be with the crowd, and you can't do what everybody else is doing. You got to rehearse a little longer. You got to dig in. You got to research more than everybody else. You've got to be greater than a regular average person. There's greatness on the inside of us. What makes us different is those who push and those who don't. So which one are you? Do you push or do you chill? Do you push and press or do you give up when it's hard? Do you throw in the towel? Do you walk away? Are you a quitter? Do you leave churches every time someone makes you mad? Do you leave jobs and careers just because somebody didn't like you? I don't care if nobody don't like me. I'm pushing toward greatness, and that requires something different. So you've got to push too.